In high school, people are always asking about your life plan. My plan to be a beach bum was foiled by skin that smoked when I left the house and a body that looked like the before picture at gyms. My life plan was to own a car they still made parts for. Did you know you could go to junkyards and pay them to root around in their old cars for parts? At least I think you can. I always wondered why we paid the guy outside. I might have stolen those starters. That sort of life despair was chum in the water for every military recruiter. My father was in the Air Force and he begged me to choose them. It was a 9-to-5 job. They put you up in hotel rooms and had restaurants to eat at instead of dining halls. And you came out with usable skills. Sounds great, but I was 17, so anything my father said was obviously wrong. Now, the Army seemed like the right mix of low expectations and frustrating dad. I was off to the recruiter. People like to say military recruiters are all liars, and those people are absolutely right. I knew that though, and I was smarter than your average thug. I wanted to be a writer, so my recruiter hooked me up to do journalism in the Army. I told a bunch of people and put a big red check mark in the life plan with a bonus of an angry dad. Fast forward to my processing, where I'm told that journalism doesn't exist in the Army. Darn it, recruiter! They instead show me a series of videos to help me choose a new profession. A few minutes later, I point at the screen. I want that! You don't often see moments of humanity in an Army recruiter, but this guy looked at me and said, "That's infantry. Your scores qualify you to do just about anything in the Army. Are you sure you want this?" Turns out I did. It was a very convincing video. People were crawling through mud, wading around in swamps, carrying small moving vans on their backs. Maybe it was the music. We wrapped it up, got me sworn in, and I left the building to tell my parents that I wasn't going to be a journalist. I was going to be a grunt. They were shocked, confused, and disappointed. My father shared a look with the recruiter and shrugged in sympathy. The ride home was uncomfortable. I was in the Army for years, and I can confirm that my father was right. The Air Force was a party, and the Army were the folks cleaning the bathrooms afterwards. I used to think about that video a lot. The thing is, they didn't lie. I did those things. Yeah, even carrying the moving vans. They just weren't fun. Maybe it was just missing some video game music. They were, however, fertile ground for making poor decisions, and I took full advantage. I left the military with a shocking lack of marketable skills, but with loads of fun stories to share. I'll try to get them illustrated before the CIA throws a sack over my head.